and down what is like, and welcome to my first thoughts on episode 7 of Shadowhunter Season 3, Salt in the Wound. Side note, ignore my hair. I just had a shower, and it's really hot out, and I just can't be fucked doing anything, which includes brushing it, so yeah, this is what you're dealing with today, so enjoy. Oh, oh my god, this episode, oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Actually, yes, I do know where to start. First thing, that beginning of that episode, I can't even begin to string together how horrified I was when Clary actually hit the deck. I was sitting thinking, even when I saw like the sneak peeks and I saw Jace throwing her off the roof in the trailer, I was sitting thinking, yeah, like she's gonna invent a rune that means she can land on her feet, or like someone's gonna catch her or something's gonna happen. No, fuck me, she fucking smacks the roof of a car and is crippled. Jesus Christ. They really meant it when they said that they were going to get darker. Something I'm going to touch on again later. Fuck me, she got wrecked. Oh my god. And like, I don't understand how she was able to call Simon if she can't move. Maybe she had like that one arm was like miraculously okay and she could move it. Bit convenient, but alright. But yeah, she fucking, oh my god, like literally, I was thinking, oh, it's Clary, like she's gonna invent a rune, or she's gonna be caught or something, and then just, Jesus. I will give Shadowhunters credit for that. That was fucking kind of horrifying and awesome at the same time. I can't figure out which outweighs the other, but yeah, Jesus. So basically, in this episode, the rest of the gang finally found out that Jace is the owl and that Clary used the wish from the angel to make Jace come back to life. And it was a lovely scene, I will admit that. Like, Catherine McNamara, her acting has come really far, because I remember in season 1, especially episode 1, I was sort of like, oh, like, is this the best ginger they could find? And then I was like, she's not even ginger, she's blonde, they dyed her ginger, what is this? She wasn't at her best, but everyone was kind of a bit at the start, but it seemed that it was going to last longer for Catherine McNamara, and people began to pick up on the fact that she didn't seem to be improving. But I always contributed to the fact that she's quite young. I think she's the youngest cast member, not including Max and Madsy, obviously. I think Catherine McNamara is the youngest cast member, and she has come really far. I think I mentioned this when I was reviewing season 2, but it was shown especially in this episode when not only was she crippled on the car, but also when she was even just like building up to telling them that she compelled the wish from Raziel, because you could see it like working on her, like in her face and everything, and there was tears in her eyes, and yeah, it was she did really well. I really felt for her, and as you know, if you've been watching me since I started this, you will know that I don't feel for Clary. I don't feel for Clary. I've never felt for Clary, I've never felt for Jace, I've never felt for Clace, really. So this season has really defined my expectations on who I do and don't care about, which is good. It's amazing. It means that I'm beginning to care for characters that I didn't care about, and that's a big achievement. So yeah, Catherine McNamara's acting in that scene when she admitted that Jace came back to life because she compelled a wish from the angel, that was a really emotional scene, and Catherine McNamara's acting was really, really good. And then Alec's reaction was even better. Like, he was sort of looking at her, and then she was just like, oh, you know, you can report me to the guard, and I was like, oh shit. And Simon was about to talk, and Alec gave him a look, and I was like, oh my Jesus Christ. I was like, he's gonna actually do it. And then he walked around the table, and I was like, he's gonna hug her, isn't he? He's gonna hug her. Oh, he hugged her. And it was lovely. It was a lovely wee scene. And the thing that I liked even better, the first impression I got when he actually hugged her, I was like, oh, that's awkward. Like, it wasn't like a, you know, embracing hug. It was quite like stiff and awkward. But that's it. Alec doesn't hug people. He doesn't hug Clary especially. So that was, I don't know whether that was on purpose, but I like to think it was, because Matthew Daddario really knows Alec's character, so I like to think he did that on purpose. But that wee awkward hug, it was so in character and so good. I just loved it, and it's great to see Alec and Clary getting along, because all the bickering and like stuff, it's fun to watch when they're bickering. It was especially fun to watch in season 1 when Clary had first shown up, when she wasn't interfering with Cleve's business. That is. The bickering's fun to watch, but it's also nice to watch them getting along and protecting each other, and, you know, not bickering over Jace, because, no. To be honest, the bickering over Jace ended ages ago anyway, because Alec has Magnus now, Clary has Jace. So, yeah, I like the Kalalic, I'm not calling it Kalalic, it can burn in hell. The Clary and Alec bro TP moments. I really enjoy those moments, and I hope there's more of them. So, we found out the truth about Jordan. Yeah, his name's Jordan. You have no idea the amount of times that I've had to, like, re-speak a sentence doing these videos, because I've called Jordan instead of Kyle, because the big reveal is, oh, he's Jordan Kyle. He's the werewolf that turned Maya. And this plotline, I will talk about it more in Fair and Unbiased, because it is a very serious sort of storyline. And it was serious in the books, but Cassandra Clare didn't know how to handle it as serious, because, come on, it's Cassandra Clare. So I will talk about that more in Fair and Unbiased, but the big reveal is, yes, Kyle is Maya's ex who turned her into a werewolf and then left her for dead. Just a joy, isn't it? Isn't that great? Like, this show is just happiness and sunflowers all around for all the characters we love. So I was wrong about Ollie. I thought Ollie was going to kill Sam as her killing her loved one. But no, she killed her mother. And we got to see Sam come in demanding information from Luke and then slapping him. Which, fair enough, if you found out that your other half was possessed by a demon because she met this werewolf guy, then yeah, you'd slap him. But I just couldn't get it out of my head that it's their fault, you know? Sam and Ollie interfered. They could have been perfectly okay. They could have gone on and lived their lives and had a family, got married, whatever it was they were planning to do. If they hadn't have interfered, Sam was getting on as if this was Luke's fault, but Luke tried to deter them. Luke tried to push them away. Luke tried to tell Ollie and Sam, look, this is not safe. This is not a safe world. You cannot be part of it. As soon as you are part of it, you're in danger. So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way that Sam did slap him. I can kind of understand why, but it still bothers me because it is her and Ollie's fault that they're in this situation in the first place. They were warned. So I find it hard to have sympathy for either of them, and I'm still rooting for Ollie to die, so there is that. That shows how much I care about Sam's emotions. No, but it's irritating, because it's their fault, you know? They were warned. Luke warned them multiple times. He tried to turn them away multiple times, but they kept coming back, and they kept fucking annoying him about it, that he had to tell them. And now that something's happened, something that he warned them against, they're still blaming him. Oh, it's so frustrating. So Lilith sent Jace to Alicante to get some flesh from Valentine, and he had to go to the cemetery of the disgraced. I don't know why, but I had in my head when she was like, go to the cemetery of the disgraced, I thought she was going to tell him to like deface his parents' tombstones or something, you know, just to be a bitch. But thankfully she didn't. But she told him, yeah, you have to go to get some flesh from Valentine because Sebastian needs it, which, you know, fine, grand, whatever. Whatever this ritual is, you don't question it. I'm not questioning it. I'm just letting her do what she wants without questioning it. So he goes to Alicante, and I'll talk about the others being in Alicante and Fair and Unbiased. Jace goes to Alicante, and he kills Imogen. Yeah, Imogen's gone. So fuck. Jesus Christ. And he didn't just like stab her, he stabbed her like multiple times and he cut off her thumb. Why did he cut off her thumb? Of all the things to do, she was dying anyway. Jesus Christ. And did he take the thumb? I think he took the thumb with him. I know why I took the thumb. Literally just occurred to me because he said to Imogen said to the others that they needed her, like, her thumbprint or her authorization or something. Nah, that makes sense now, but Jesus Christ, her poor thumb. Fuck me. She didn't even die easily. Oh my god, it's brutal. Shadowhunter's getting darker and darker and I don't know if I can cope. Not only that, Imogen is like the only true blood family that Jace had left. You know, actual blood related. Like, fuck me, now she's gone too, and he's gonna have to live with the fact that she died at his hands. By his hands, by his action. Well, technically not his action, by Lilith's action, but still by his hands, through Lilith's action. Fucking hell, that's awful. Poor Jace. I can't believe I'm feeling sympathy for Jace. This is like episode 7, and I'm still in awe of the fact that I'm feeling sympathy for Jace. Fuck, that's brittle. It's absolutely brittle. And I get that, like, it's Lilith. As I said last week, it's Lilith. She's the mother of all demons. She's, like, cruel and shit. And whatever she makes Jace do, it's not gonna be nice. But that was his only, like, he was so happy when... Imogen was so happy as well when she found out that Jace was a Herondale. And now it's just... Now she's dead. She's dead. Just like that. Cut off. It's not fair for either of them. Ugh. I can only be comforted by the fact that Isabel, Alec and Magnus have Jace now. But oh my god, the amount of, like, Jace is still in there, you know? It was said last week Jace is still in there and he had to just watch himself kill the only family member he had left. Like, I know he has, like, Alec and Isabel, obviously, and Max and Maris, but I mean, like, you know, it was still lovely for him to find someone who was blood related to him, who knew his parents, you know what I mean? And now it's just gone and he had to watch himself do that. He was helpless to do anything about it. Fuck, when he comes out of this possession, he's gonna be wrecked. It's awful. Oh my god. Shadowhunters is just breaking me, and it's definitely breaking Jace. Oh my god. The feels, man, the feels. So that's it for this week, Shadowhunters, Angels and Darkmonders alike. I'll see you on Monday for my fair and unbiased thoughts on Salt in the Wound, where I'll talk about May and Jordan's relationship. I'll talk about Isabel, Alec and Clary in Alicante and what Clary did, and anything else that needs tied up, like loose ends. So I'll see you then, Shadowhunters, Angels and Darkmonders alike. And remember, if you fall from a building, make sure that you have one arm, like, that can work. Like, try and, like, save one arm, and then you can, you know, then you'll be able to make a phone call to your best friend, probably, who's a vampire. He'll get there really quick before you die. Yeah, this will only work for Shadowhunters. I think we would just die. Oh well.